Hello everybody, this is James from the Big Easy, aka Fatboy504, or whoever you want to heck call me.
Queen of the Divas!
We're not saying divas, we can't say divas
Queen
anymore.
of the Women's Division.
And this is the Payback prediction show. Now, usually I have a group of people or Mike of Iowa, but nobody is available except for this guy who already has done his predictions for Payback. But, you know, why not? It's the incomparable Lance Moss from Lance Moss TV. How you doing?
How you doing?
Are you soft?
No, I'm a bona fide G and a certified stud, and you can't teach that.
I only wish I was 7 foot tall. Anyway, moving on.
I'm 6'4", so yeah.
Alright, so this is Payback. Now, usually I haven't done a video in a while, and most likely this won't be a video because it's just gonna be like a picture of stuff of the Payback logo on the video. But hell, you know, just why not? We are going to actually start off with not a match, but well, we have to start off with a match because we have to do kickoff first. Then we go into the main card. Alright, back to Kalisto. WrestleMania rematch for the US title. Lance, should we care?
What? Huh? Who? Anyway, well, we know it's not going to be as good as the match they had pre-show at Mania, but it'd be alright.
Yeah, right. It's interesting.
This match is soft. S-A-W-F-T.
Soft. You're
booty.
Booty. Alright. Also sponsored by Bootios. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, you're right. Really, it's like, you know, the US title match at Mania was actually a surprisingly good match. It's just that this one is not, you know, haven't had hype. Let's say that. The only hype they had was on SmackDowns. Overall, not much hype on this, to be honest. I would say Ryback's going to win the title. What do you think?
I don't want Ryberg to have a belt. Because then we'll go, oh, I'm the big guy. Oh, I'm the best big man ever. Okay, you need to be wellness tested.
That's right. Anyway, moving on. We're actually not going to start off with the match from the main card. We're actually going to start off with the announcement from Vincent Kennedy McMahon to decide who's going to control Raw. Is it going to be Stephanie McMahon and the Authority, or is it going to be Shane McMahon? You know, to be honest, it's like everybody has this question, and I agree with this question. If Shane McMahon gets control of Raw, what was the point of him fighting The Undertaker? Alright. What do you say that?
WWE logic.
True. But it's like, you know, quote-unquote storyline, Shane McMahon has done well running Raw with, you know, all these people coming up from NXT, and, you know, you had a couple of these great matches, even though this is a Vince McMahon booking. But, you know, just, overall, I think, like, Shane McMahon, you know, it's kind of look weird, but I think Shane is going to run Raw. I think, you know, a lot of rumors that they're going to do a brand split, and we're going to have that brand split tonight.
Honestly, with the amount of talent that's actually in the company and that don't get on either show, it's needed. And we need Shane O'Mac to be at the helm. Because Raw's creative team have pretty much run out of stuff to do with the Authority. Let just the SmackDown writing team do that. split it. That's a good thing.
And your thing is that, you're right, but here's a question I had to bring up with: if there's a brand split, we're gonna have to have a draft. The question would also now be, what do you do with the championships? Do all champions go on both shows? Do like the IC title and the US title go on SmackDown while the others go on both shows? What is how are we doing this? That's the question.
Okay, this is how I see it. Personally, world champion maybe work both, maybe, because we need one. I think we need one guy for all. No, because I don't know who the hell Vince would put in that moment. It's either they change up the belt or do a championship split, as in like bring back the World Heavyweight and the WWE or something like that, or they have one guy do both shows. That possibly, I don't know. But US goes to SmackDown, IC stays on Raw, bring another tag champion. Hell, go back and get the old tag belts from the SmackDown brand split, back where they were actually good looking belts for the tag down at SmackDown, and bring back the Divas title for SmackDown. Keep the new cool stuff on Raw.
But the thing is, Lance, when they originally did the brand split, when they had Ric Flair on Raw and Vince McMahon running SmackDown, both the women's champion and the WWE champion, undisputed champion, were on both shows. It's not until Brock Lesnar won the title where he stayed on SmackDown where they had to split it. So I can see that they can do that again, where the World Heavyweight and the Women's Champion will be on both shows. Tag, I could see them bringing, splitting up the WWE Tag Team Championships and bringing back the World Tag Team titles, but that's just me. But and I agree with you with both the US and IC titles. IC go to Raw, US go to SmackDown, which
I'm not saying that the purpose of both of them being on the same show. It's the equivalent of each other.
Exactly. That's true. Alright. Moving on. We gotta start off our matches on the main card with the WWE Tag Team Championship number 1 Contenders Tournament, sponsored by Bootios. Lance, say it with me. They make sure you ain't booty. Enzo Amore and Big Cass, or Colin Cassidy, which I don't know if they want to have them call me that, versus the Vaudevillains, which is Aiden English and Simon Gotch, for the number 1 contendership to the WWE World Tag Team Championships. I can't do it like New Day, but you get the point.
Yeah.
This is actually a surprising finals. Because I thought really it was going to be either Vaudevillains or Dudleys in this final.
Yeah.
But we're in an NXT finals. Vaudevillains versus Enzo and Cass. Vaudevillains has won the NXT tag titles. Enzo and Cass hasn't. They've been close, but they haven't actually won the tag title. But I don't think Enzo and Cass is going to win this finals, because I think in order, I don't see face versus face. I see a heel in the face against each other. Vaudevillains is going to win. They're not going to win the tag team titles.
I gotta disagree with you. I figure Vince is not very up on the Vaudevillains at all after they came back. They just roped him wrong. So I'm gonna go with the big man and Mr. Enzo Amore himself. big cast and ends up.
You're right. I agree with you with Von Vince not being popular with Vince, but they're gonna get one shot. I think they're gonna get one shot. That's it, and then that's when the Von Vince is gonna be like the ascension. And they can't really give Enzo and Cass that, because what I also see is that the Dudleys are going to get involved. They are going to cost Enzo and Cass. Enzo and Cass is going to go a feud against the Dudleys and then go for the tag team titles around SummerSlam-ish. Because I don't think the Dudleys and Enzo and Cass are finished yet. That feud is not finished.
Damn.
Anything?
Yeah.
Is the titles even on the line tonight?
Tag titles, no. There's been rumors that they will actually, that the number one contender will fight the tag champ, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that they're going to give the team that won a double, two match night.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyway, next up, we're going to go to Dean Ambrose, your boy, versus Chris Jericho. What's your thoughts about this and who you pick?
Well, since he basically took the beating from Brock, I say the lunatic fringe is going over. Because Jericho ain't Brock. And let's face it, Dean crazy.
Yeah, you think about this, is that what this feud really started when Dean Ambrose took over the highlight reel and basically became the Ambrose Asylum. Actually, it started right that SmackDown after Mania when Dean Ambrose was like, I survived Brock Lesnar, and then Chris Jericho comes in like, I will bury you. Yes, this is new gimmick now. Chris Jericho's so cocky after beating AJ Styles, he's gonna bury everybody now, Lance. That's the new gimmick.
I don't think so. He might try to bury Dean, but like I said before, Dean's a lunatic. That don't happen that easy.
That's true. And I really have to agree. Really, is that this is just really very interesting. But I have to agree that Dean Ambrose can't really lose that much time. I think Dean is up for a push sometime in the future. I just don't know when.
Man, people think I'm crazy, but I can see him within the next calendar year, between now and Mania, I can see him holding the belt.
Which belt?
The belt.
No. And that's the thing, though. No, but you think about this, Lance. He's the only one in the group that hasn't won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
That's what I'm saying.
He has held the Intercontinental in the U.S. He hasn't held the tag team title, which I don't know who would tag with Dean Ambrose. But it's true. I could see within that calendar year. You could even say that Mania, he could win the title at Mania.
Yeah. I know who he could. It'd be the most insane tag team ever.
Oh.
I could see Dean Ambrose tagging with We're Here.
Oh. Bray Wyatt. Wow.
That would be psychotic.
Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose as a tag team. I don't know that. Dean Ambrose joined the Wyatt family, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it.
More like a strange bedfellows type gimmick.
Oh. Like Rock and Sock Connection.
I think more Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels, but
okay. We gotta go to the next one. Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin. This is a match. This is really a feud. It's like, it kind of questions, but at the same time, you think about this, is that nobody expected Baron Corbin to come up to the main roster on
Mania.
at Mania and actually win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Yeah.
To have him feud with Dolph Ziggler, who is a former 2-time World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
It kind of intrigues me, really. But at the same time, it's like Ziggler is not that type of person you would want to start off with.
Yeah. I mean, if you read Raw like I know how to read Raw, it's not looking good for Dolph, because if you look strong in a rivalry on Raw before the go home Raw, 9 times out of 10 you're going down on the show.
And that goes for anybody, really. It's
So it ain't looking good for my boy Dolph. But and two, I understand getting kind of high on the big guy, so
big man finish.
yeah, pretty much.
But here's the thing with Corbin. Corbin doesn't in NXT he doesn't like impress me.
You don't have a big man fetish that I know of.
Oh Lord. But you're right. McMahon is the guy who would always want to go for the big man. And it's just like with Corbin, it's like when he first started at NXT, he was squashing everybody in less than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't impress me, because he's like the Goldberg. He's just there for the check.
Yeah. And also a guy that has no respect for the guys who work the indies, and he's a former football guy. So yeah, he has a lot in common with the Goldberg.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, the next match would be The Miz and Cesaro. Thoughts, Lance, about this?
No offense to Antonio Cesaro, but this is going to be a piss break for me as well. I mean, Cesaro's alright, but I hate watching The Miz.
Don't we all hate watching The Miz?
I mean, Miz, go back to the real world, please.
Don't we all hate The Miz?
It still bothers me that nobody has ever used the real world against The Miz.
That's a true statement.
I mean, it seems like it'd be the number one thing you go after. Reality star boy or something like that.
I know, right? The only thing that I think everybody is hating The Miz for is that he has a hot wife in Maurice.
No, that's not wrong. His segment sucks.
His segment sucks, but don't get me wrong. His wife is just like, ooh, man.
Maybe to you, she don't do nothing for me.
I guess you just don't like the fresh Canadian chicks.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Anyway, who do you think gonna win this match?
Well, I'm going with the King of Swing.
I'm gonna go with the King of Swing too. I think Cesaro is due for a championship. He hasn't won a championship since he won he won a tag team in the US.
Yeah.
But he hasn't held a singles title since losing that US title.
That is true.
So, and they did bring up the mention of the fact that the Intercontinental Championship is one of the prestigious titles in the company, next to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the stepping stone to the World Heavyweight title.
That's right. Here's a match that, is gonna, I would say, steal the show. Match of the night, match of the year candidate, maybe. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens.
Definitely match of the night if whoever's actually booking tonight lets or takes the reins off of Owens and Zayn. The matches I've seen these two guys do, oh my god.
You mean not like NXT, but like at Indies?
Well, you gotta look at their cousins. Sami Zayn's cousin, El Generico, and Kevin Owens' cousin, Kevin Steen. Yeah, I know they look a lot alike, but they're not the same guys. If you take the reins off... James, shut the hell up and quit laughing. If you take the reins off, they can do great things.
You know, they bring up a lot of history between these two.
Yeah. Don't know why they kept showing stuff of their cousins, but okay.
Alright, anyway. But the thing is that it's very intriguing, the fact that, you know, I think they would have a better feud than what they would have in NXT, because NXT you had Woody Owens beating up Zayn so badly that the referee had to stop the match.
Yeah.
I think this is the match that, you know, it's gonna be like Owens Cena of Chamber.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be a great match, and you know, let them do their thing, and it's gonna be match of the night, maybe match of the year.
Yeah.
And the fact is that, you know, have this rivalry build up more than, you know, it has potential. Let's see here. We did that one. Okay. Charlotte versus Natalia, Ric Flair, and Bret Hart. You know, you hear the reports that, you know, Bret Hart doesn't want to be at Payback, and it's true, because he's still battling cancer.
Yeah.
And recovering from surgery. Why are you rushing him to be in this feud with Charlotte and Natalia? I understand you're going to bring up maybe their thing that they did in NXT when they had the finals for the NXT Women's title after Paige had to vacate the title after winning the Divas title for the first time. But I just feel like it's, you know, it's not necessary to have Bret Hart come in.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going with the whole father and father thing, why not actually have Natty's sexual father? He lives pretty close to her, and it ain't that damn hard for the anvil to get your plane.
But at the same time, who you want more? Who's a higher name, Bret Hart or Jimmy Andrew Neidhart?
Bret, but Bret ain't wanting to work the show right now. Jim probably would.
Exactly. But, you know, this has that potential to be a great match because, as you know, Charlotte and Natalia are both great workers.
Yeah.
You know, and basically Natalia is like the underutilized people because you always see Paige, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Charlotte. Natalia is basically in the back. She hasn't been relevant since before her Fording gimmick.
Yeah.
And this is just me being honest, is that when she was I think teaming up with Beth Phoenix to be the Divas of Doom, and also when the time Natalia won the Divas title.
Yeah.
That's how relevant she hasn't been that relevant. Well, she's been on Total Divas, but what has she done lately? Now the fact that now they're giving her the chance to fight for the women's title, it kind of interests me because I thought it was gonna be Sasha. I thought Sasha was gonna be coming in for this one, but I guess they're gonna save her for later on. Rumor is SummerSlam, but you know, you never know. But you know, giving Natalia a chance is helpful, but I just don't see why we need Bret.
Yeah. But
to be honest, if we have to go with a winner, I'm gonna have to say Charlotte.
Yeah, I mean, Natalia's has more talent, but they ain't putting the belt on her. The age thing's against her.
Oh yeah, by the way, note this women's title that they're using, it has a different history than the old women's championship. That's why if they say that Charlotte is the first ever women's champion, they're talking about the new. Well, they did call the women's title WWE, but it's just like this is the actual new one. Like they going with a whole new era, basically. Last but not least, Roman Reigns' 8th match of the night is for the WWE Heavyweight Championship of the World. Roman Reigns and AJ Styles. Lance, what do you got to say about that, man?
Well, one way or the other, the Bullet Club is interfering. I can't quite say which way it's going to end. They're going to end, but from what I hear, and I think this would be kind of cool, I think we could see a call up tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, AJ will not walk out with the belt.
I agree. AJ Styles is not going to walk out with the title. Because what I think is that Anderson and Gallows are going to interfere, and they're going to cost AJ Styles the title. Because it's just like, it's too simple. They're acting all like fun, like, hey, buddy, you're a powerful friend. But they're not going to help AJ Styles win the title. And the fact that WWE is not going to have Roman drop to AJ Styles.
Not this early.
I don't even think ever, really, because I think they want to have Roman be that top guy for a long while.
Yeah, that wouldn't stop him from doing just a quick flip-flop.
But yeah, but I don't see it unless AJ Styles win Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I see the Balor Club forming. I agree. Finn Balor is going to get called. He is going to appear, and I think he is going to beat up AJ Styles also.
Question. Which Finn shows up?
It's got to be regular Finn. They got to save Demon Finn until for a later time. Because, be honest, I see the next time I see Demon Finn is for NXT TakeOver. When he go have to fight Joe again. Because most likely that's how they're going to do it. They're going to have Joe and Finn fight one more time. And they're going to have Demon Finn come out for that. They're not going to do Demon Finn yet.
That's possible. Yeah, because Demon's gonna be a what the hell moment on the main roster. Earliest I see Demon Finn coming out, SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's true. Any thoughts and any final thoughts for this pay-per-view?
I'm calling it now. Best match of the night if they don't screw it up. And I'm talking the creative. If creative didn't screw it up, will be Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. I'm calling that right now.
I don't think they would actually screw up this match.
It's creative. They can screw up anything.
But the thing is that they put too much hype on it. Like, they put so much... I see more hype about this than Roman and AJ, except for the fact that they added the Bullet Club in this. Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna say that I think your sleeper match I think that could have that possibility that like shock you to have match of the night is, either Ambrose and Jericho or Miz and Cesaro.
I think the sleeper could be. I don't know if they work together down in NXT a lot, but don't underestimate the NXT abilities, because Enzo and Cash versus the Vaudevillains could have one hellacious match.
Well, the same thing is that they actually never have fought. I don't think they ever fought each other. To be honest.
Huh.
I don't think they ever fought each other. That's a good question. That's a good question.
I have the
No. Oh,
stop doing a show during NXT most of the time.
I lied. They did. The tag team.
You stay.
The tag team championship tournament of 2014. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about the NXT tag team tournament. Fuck. Oh. Anyway, oh yeah. Well, Lance, where can we find you at?
You can find me at youtube.com/LanceMossTV. I got album reviews, NASCAR discussion videos, redneck porn looking videos, music equipment reviews, some rants. I'm also currently working on a guitar build series. Goes up every Friday at around lunch. And then, well, hit me up on Twitter at LanceMossTV. And I go live every Wednesday night on my channel with Lance Moss TV and friends. I never know who's going to show up. Hell, James might show up one day. I don't know.
I hardly doubt that's going to happen because I work most of the time on Wednesdays. Anyway.
Definitely not, but if he ever has a week, one day off,
well, they actually got me doing meetings now. But anyway, you can find me at twitch.tv/fatboy504. And, well, you find me more on Twitter at fatboy504. You know, I do more retweets. I do PS4 gameplay on Twitch, but, you know, I haven't been on Twitch in a long time. And if you find me on Twitch, I'll be in somebody else's room. Let's say that. But anyway, until then, you and your damn queen of the women's division damn thing. Go meet that homeless guy in the corner.
How you doing?